Hey, it's Dr. Dawn. It is Monday night. It is 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for Mystical Monday Live. I've been gone for a little bit, but now I'm back. I'm so happy to be here. So excited to chit chat with you guys. Looking forward to hearing your voices and your comments tonight. But first, y'all know how we do this. I'm going to let y'all go ahead, get yourself together, get comfortable, and come on back. And then we're going to get this thing started. I'm going to see y'all in 30. Ta ta. Hey everybody, look at y'all slow coming in this room. We ain't came in a little while, so we taking our little sweet time tonight, dragging our feet coming on back into this chat. Come on TikTok, y'all coming on in. I see y'all over there with the hearts. Thank you. And thank you so much YouTube. You say y'all missed me. I missed y'all too. A little bit. Just a little bit. I was giving me a little R&R, give me a little reintegration, a little connection. Y'all know how I do it. When I reintegrate, when I get myself aligned and connected, I got to step away. I got to step away because I don't need y'all energy interrupting my field and my zone that I'm in. So I got to move on back. So I done moved back. I done came back. I done gave y'all a little short curly wig tonight. It's gonna be short and curly. That's all right. We're gonna try a lot of different things here in 2026. Hey y'all, hey, I missed. Look, everybody say I missed you. Hey, hey. Look at this. I love all the love. Y'all giving me roses already. TikTok. I ain't even said nothing. Y'all just get a rose for showing up tonight. Thank y'all so much. I am so happy. I hope y'all can feel my energy. Because it's a little different now. That's why I called tonight's episode You Are Not the Same. You know how I know y'all ain't the same? Because I'm not the same. And if I ain't the same, y'all ain't the same, baby, because we vibrating on these frequencies, and these frequencies are changing as we change. And so I wanted to remind y'all tonight, that's why I titled it, You Are Not the Same, that y'all ain't the same. I don't care how much y'all try to hold on to the old you, or y'all try to like finesse it a little bit to where you say, I'm still kind of integrating. And so I'm in and out, in and out. You're still not the same. You are not the same as you used to be. Y'all ain't even the same as you were this morning. That's how much y'all integrating. Y'all are integrating just that much that you are changing by the moment, by the second, by the minute, honey. So I want everybody to realize when Dr. Dawn says you are not the same, you are not the same. Look, what it say? Somebody say, I've been feeling this shift entirely. Yeah, you've been feeling it, living it, radiating it. When you walk, when you talk, your energy field, your auric field now is showing it. It is giving off the energy, giving off the energy of where you are now. So y'all can't see it. Like y'all can't see it with these eyes. Y'all looking with them eyes. Y'all ain't seeing it yet. But when y'all are calibrated to where you can see beyond this veil and you can see people's energy fields, you gonna see the people ain't vibrating like they used to. Okay. Now listen, y'all. We're not finished with the year of the snake yet. We still in it. We're gonna be in it till about February 16th. So don't y'all think just because the calendar said we in 2026, we at the end of the year of the snake, we ain't there yet. Y'all, we got a little bit more to go. We're gonna end up this year, we're gonna round up this end of the year of the snake. We're gonna talk a little bit about it tonight, and we're gonna like ease into where we headed now. Okay. So let's kind of first piggyback to the year of the snake, which we are finishing up right now. We're going to finish it up February 16th. This year of the snake, you guys, this was the year where the theme was wisdom and patience. Okay? Y'all should have been feeling that energy of developing wisdom and insight as well as enhancing your patience. Ain't we always enhancing our patience? That's a work in progress for many of us. That's ongoing, right? But you should have noticed certain themes as it relates to patience, things that you're not very patient with. They should have been showing up over and over and over and over and over this past year. And as we end up this year of the snake, leading up into February 16th, y'all gonna see replay. Y'all gonna see these things that you are not really patient about showing up on repeat. Okay, because we got to end this cycle out. We got to end it out to where these things no longer cause you to get rattled like that snake. Y'all can't get like the rattlesnake. Y'all can't get rattled. You got to stay calm, cool, and collected. And so as we close this out, we're going to be moving into, after February 16th, we're going to be moving into the year of the fire horse. Yeah. Y'all know we finna bring the heat. We're going to bring it. This is the era of energy and action. You ain't about to talk about it. You about to be about it. You about to walk it. Now, we've been leading up to this. You guys have been getting little nudges, little encouragement. You've been getting little insights. Okay, it's coming. You're going to have to come to the front. Okay, you're going to have to move. Now you're getting ready to do it in this year of the horse. It's going to literally put you at the forefront and at the front of the stage. The front of the stage now. Your spotlight is going to be on you as we move into this year of the fire horse. Yeah, we ain't there yet, so we're not going to really get into that. Okay. I want all of you to kind of recognize, though, before, but we got to kind of we got to get into something right now, because as everybody's awakening, as everybody is getting more conscious, as we say, now we starting to get a little beside ourselves a little bit with this consciousness. Y'all smelling yourself a little bit. We smelling it. And it's okay to smell it as long as you ain't slinging it and throwing it in a direction that it doesn't need to go in, because it will boomerang back onto you and show you some things about you. As we become more enlightened, okay, we got some groups out here. We got some people. Let's talk about these groups of people out here, because I got some right here in these chats, right here, or on these replays that are going to fit in these groups. We got one group. Now, first, let me ask this. I asked this on my social media. You know, it's a contest now. It seems like, who's more enlightened, or how do we define enlightenment? Are you enlightened if you are always in a state of meditation and connection to source? You feel as if you are transcending this dimension, connecting to the higher realms, feeling as if you are one with the divine, and that you are residing more or less primarily in the higher realms than you are in this dimensional realm, this frequency here on earth. Okay, that's one group. We got the high vibrational love and light, the that we got that group. Okay, now we got another group who is in an awareness and a consciousness as it relates to us being in a simulation. Okay, we're in the matrix, we're in the simulation. We are playing ultimately a game, if you want to put it like that. Okay, a simulated created reality, which is created by us, operated by us. Some people are in a level of consciousness where they are residing in that frequency, and they say, you know what, I'm going to play this game. I'm going to play this game, and I'm going to play it the way I want to play it, how I want to play it, at the frequency I'm going to play it. And I'm going to make some changes while I'm playing it. All all while being enlightened at the same time. Okay? We got them. Okay. Who's more enlightened? That first group or that second group? Who want to try to answer this? First of all, do y'all even understand the question? Let's make sure you understand the question. Who is more enlightened? Let's see. Somebody over here on TikTok said both. Okay. What y'all saying over here on YouTube? Come on. Come on. Y'all didn't know y'all was going to be in class tonight. We're going to be in class a little bit tonight. Let's get some understanding first and foremost. Somebody on YouTube say the second group. Okay. Somebody say neither. Okay. Look at it. We got a variety on here tonight. Anybody else want to jump in? Somebody over here on TikTok say, I don't think one is more enlightened than the other. Okay. I love it. Let me tell y'all something. Somebody say, I will say it's individualized. Okay. All right. Listen to this. If both groups, okay, both groups are in a simulated reality, the group that is quote unquote um they're high vibrational, they're high frequency, they spend a lot of time connecting beyond the realms, they're interdimensional. Do y'all understand what interdimensional means? Let's talk a little bit about interdimensionality first, because that term is one that we don't use a lot. We use multidimensional, we don't use interdimensional. Interdimensional means traveling between different dimensions. Dr. Dawn do that all the time, baby. She'll be sitting right here talking to y'all, baby. And I'll travel. I'll travel over there to the fifth or the sixth dimension, get me a little information, come on back. That's interdimensional. We're traveling between the two. See, we use multidimensional very often. Very often. When we speak of someone being multidimensional, these are beings that exist across dimensions simultaneously at the same time. Okay? This is described as consciousness in various realities simultaneously. Okay? So the first group, let's talk about the first group. The first group, would we say, is more inclined to be in the multidimensional realm, would y'all say? Maybe. They exist across multiple dimensions. They are accessing themselves at different points on the timeline. And then maybe that second group is more interdimensional. They in and they out because they know this is a simulation. They playing it. They getting what they need. They in and they out. So neither one is more enlightened. Do y'all see that? They both have a distinct purpose and role in this here paradigm that we're in right now. Because see, if ultimately we're in a simulation and everybody's playing it according to their reality, their awareness, and their frequency, then that first reality I named to you guys of beings who are connecting to source all the time, going across realms, being in alignment with source, feeling the need to stay connected and in a meditative state and do, would that not be a program in the simulation? That's a program. Just like the program for the second group who is here to play. Understand, y'all, everything in this simulation is a specific program. So when individuals, this is why I'm getting a whole lot of trouble back, because the spiritual community gonna be like, wait a minute now, don't teach it like that, Dawn. Don't say it like that. Because then everything we doing, all our yoga, our Tai Chi, our healing modalities, all that, you gonna make it seem like it's all just a part of a game. It's all a program running. Guess what? It is. Spirituality is a program. Religion, a program. All a program. We're just playing a different one right now. Do y'all see this? Ooh, Dr. Dawn is getting ready to look. She getting ready. Look, people gonna be like, wait. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that it's all a program, because see, it changes everything. It changes your outlook, changes your perspective. It changes how you go about, if you will, the rest of your time here on this planet. So if we are all in our own individual universes, because you are, I'm in my universe. What about y'all? We're all moving according to our own projections, because we are. Then it would make sense that each program that we encounter while we are moving along on our journey is being experienced by multiples in a simulated group or reality. Okay, stay with me, y'all. Stay with me. When we talk about the whole enlightenment thing, because that's a big thing. Everybody wants to be like, now everybody's seeking validation. Everybody got to be valid. I'm enlightened, I'm awakened, I'm higher conscious, I'm this, that. Everybody, it's a lot of that. You look on social media, you see it all day long. The being who is aware that they are in a simulated reality has pretty much transcended the reality. It's easy to slip in and out of awareness and remembrance because we got all these distractions of the simulation. That's how it's designed. You're still, while you're in this reality, whether you're trying to or not, this reality is still being manipulated as it relates to, how do we say, the coordinates or the indicators that say what direction the game is going at what moment. So, whether or not that second group that I talked about in the beginning is moving in the direction of wanting to establish a crystalline or light body and get more evolved and increase their frequency, when the game or the system is set, it's part of it, whether you're trying to or not. It's just that the way, the path, the method you're moving to get there may be very different. It's still a program being played in this matrix. So you choose. You choose to play whatever game you like or may not like, to get you to reach. And we're going to say enlightenment is another word for overcoming the system, the matrix. See, Dr. Dawn may sound like she's talking in riddles for some of y'all tonight. She may. But I'm telling you all this because we're ending the year of the snake. Remember, I told y'all it's wisdom and patience in the year of the snake, the end of it. This concept that I'm speaking of right now is going to be important or significant, I should say, for this next step that's coming in the year of the horse. That's why I'm hitting it. That's why I'm hitting it now. I've never hit it like this before, but I got to hit it now because it's got to be a foundation or introduction so that when the year of the fire horse comes, this is going to kind of make a little more sense to y'all, but stay with me. This is going to come into your awareness when it needs to, but for right now, let me just imprint it on your soul. Let me imprint it on your soul. Okay? That's what we do. We put these imprints in your system so that when you need it, when the game requires you to retrieve and need it, you'll remember. It'll come to your awareness. All right. I love this. I'm looking at all y'all comments. I'm gonna get to them because y'all commenting tonight. For real, for real, for real. All right. Now, you guys know that in this game, before leading up to this point, in the beginning of it, the focus of the game was, let's get confirmations. Let's look at how the universe speaks to us. Let's look for synchronicities. Let's look at the environment around us. Let's look at the messages that the universe is sending to us through people, through symbols, through signs. Remember, that was the beginning of the game. Yeah, that's when the game got turned up. They say, okay, we can get him a little insight now. We're at the point of the game where help is on the way. We're giving them help. Okay, so we did that part in the beginning. Yay, yay. Everybody knows synchronicities. Everybody knows what they look like. Everybody knows how to decode the symbols and signs that come. If you don't know that yet, you better get into it. You better get into it. Now, guess what you got to do? Let all that go. You say, what you mean, Dr. Dawn? See, y'all, we have moved now to receiving no more guidance. The veil is now lifted. You say, wait a minute. Long as we down here, we supposed to get guidance. That's part of the deal we made, right? You told us, you share with us that we will always receive guidance as long as we're here. That's part of the contract. Yes, you are correct, but it's not coming in the way that you are used to getting it. It's not coming where you ask the universe and you wait. You wait for the response. You wait for the confirmation. We ain't doing that no more. You want to know why we ain't doing that no more? Because of where you are now in the frequency and the evolution, you are moving towards silence. Why are you moving towards silence? Because now it's being done to remove your addiction to the signs. So y'all addicted to the signs now. Baby, I can't tell you how many people come in these one-on-one sessions. Yeah, Dr. Dawn, I asked the universe if I was going to move to California. And look, it showed me a license plate that said yes. Then a commercial came on, sunny California. Then this. Y'all looking for all that. You're addicted to it now. You're addicted. Universe say, no, we're not in that frequency no more. We're not in that. We are now in the frequency of sit your butt still and go inside of you now, within, to get the response. We ain't giving you nothing externally. We're not doing it. When you send out that energetic signal and you send out that request, you looking for confirmation, we ain't sending you nothing. We're going to send you back to you. We're going to sit you down and we're going to get you quiet. Matter of fact, the universe is going to go on silent mode. It's going to go on mute. See, many of you right now are sitting in silence. Y'all sitting in silence. Y'all think something wrong. Y'all think y'all did something wrong. Y'all think the universe mad at you. You think the universe punishing you. You think that what you thought was coming ain't coming. You think. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Universe is reminding you we're going to break this addiction. So you're not focused. You're focusing outside of you and not on your inner frequency. See, when you're not seeking proof, you're operating from a frequency when you're seeking, I'm sorry, I said that backwards. When you're seeking proof, you're operating from a frequency of dependency. We ain't on dependency no more. We on mastery. That's where you are now. You're in a frequency where you're focusing on mastery. The two cannot coexist. You cannot be dependent and be working on mastery. You can't do it. So the universe say, guess what? Two energies like this can't coexist. So one is going to be shut down. The one that's going to be shut down is your dependency. Mastery cannot exist. It cannot exist with guidance. That's why the universe is shutting down the guidance in the way that you used to get it. Do you understand? You can't master anything if you're constantly being guided in it. You only master something by standing in it independently, experiencing it, doing it, and developing confidence in it. You cannot get that with continued dependency on the universe. Energetically, it can't coexist. So one has got to pull back and it's getting ready to be the dependency. Dr. Dawn's doing it with y'all. She done changed her whole lineup of the services she offers. Every service I offer now is directed towards you. It makes you go in, and I'm just a guide to get you into you. Y'all see that? Because that's where the energy is. That's what the frequency is guiding you towards. If you're doing anything where you're being led outside of you, you better look in the mirror. You better get somewhere and sit down, and you better reassess and reevaluate, because that's not where the frequency is right now. See, most of you keep trying to be validated by the universe because that's what you became accustomed to in the old frequency. No fault of your own. To start you out on your journey, you needed that. You needed those synchronicities. You needed that confirmation. You needed to solidify your confidence, comfort, and certainty that there's something bigger than you working here, and that there's something higher assisting you, and that you got this access anytime you needed it. Y'all did that. It was that way to get you to that point. Now you got to pull it back. Now you got to move to the next step. So holding the frequency, I need to tell y'all this. This is the other thing. When you keep trying to be validated by the universe, most of you are halting your awakening right at that moment. Right at that moment, you have stopped your awakening process. When you say, I'm going to wait to get this confirmation, the universe says, I'm getting ready to wait to evolve you to the next step, because you're waiting. You're waiting on something that doesn't exist. You guys are being guided to move blindly now, like this. I'm going to tell you why in a minute. I'm working up to that. Stay with me. It's time for all of us to stabilize our frequencies. Stabilizing your frequency means holding the frequency that you desire to be in without receiving confirmation. That's hard for us. It's hard for Dr. Dawn. But I'm in an awareness now because of this frequency that this is the steps I should be moving in now that I can snap into it. That's why I'm snapping y'all right now. I'm getting ready to snap y'all into it. See, before we would get into the frequency, wouldn't we, y'all? We would either have a session or we would, do some meditation, do some kind of healing. We go to a retreat. We be high vibe in that moment. We could feel it. We could be high vibe maybe for 24, 48 hours, 72 hours, maybe. But then we don't hold it. We let it go. No, no. We're stabilizing it now. We're holding on to it. The only way you can hold on to it is by going inward more and not looking for external validation that assists you with holding the frequencies that you are aligning with. See, the more you go within, you're not looking for confirmations to keep your frequencies. Y'all get these frequencies going, and then you recognize in a week from the time you get the frequencies going that you feel like nothing's changed in your physical like universe or environment, and then you go back to where you were. Stabilize. It's time to stabilize without the external validation and confirmations. You've been leaning on the universe for constant feedback now for too long. It's time to stop. It's not going to exist the same where you are now. You are not the same. The universe is not the same. The rules are not the same. The game is not the same now. Do you get that? There's no way the game is the same if you're not the same. It has to change as you change. So now that you've changed, the game is we're not getting ready to give you all this external validation, synchronistic confirmation, all that. We're not doing all that no more because you're past that. If you're going to elevate, then elevate all the way. You have now entered the era of silence. Recognize silence as a good thing. Recognize silence as your confirmation. Recognize silence as the universe saying, ha ha, you got it. You here. See, you have entered the era of silence because it is preparing you to speak without words and to live where your presence represents recalibration. Now, let me tell you something. If I just told y'all are entering the era of silence and it's preparing you to speak without words, what y'all think I'm talking about? Telepathy. You can't just jump into being telepathic. It's levels to this thing, baby. It's steps to this thing. Some of these beings come here telepathic. We all have the telepathic abilities. But we activating these DNA strands as we go, and we getting it. It's getting spoon fed to us step by step by step by step. This integration, step by step by step by step. So the steps to get you to being telepathic is to first give you some silence and force you to listen to you. You can't hear nobody else's thought and tap into nobody else's energy field if you can't sit still and listen to your own. So now you're at the point in the game where silence is golden. You want to hear silence. You want silence now. Because when you hear silence, oh, okay, I'm at the point in the game where I'm going in. Now they get me ready to be ready. I'm getting ready to listen to my inner self. Get my inner guidance fine-tuned and perfected. See, while you're in this era of silence and you're calibrating and getting yourself together to be able to speak without words, you're getting ready to learn how to live where no action is needed. That makes sense to y'all? Come on now. Y'all lit up over there on TikTok. They got it going over there. They say coherence. All right. The universe the universe is not going to be giving you more signs. It is now looking for you to listen to the silence. Okay? Your consciousness and spirituality has been defined by looking for signs, teachers, guides, symbols, visions, etc. We love all that stuff. We're still integrating, calibrating, and getting into that as well, because that's kind of foundational. We need that. That's why Dr. Dawn still offers that, because that's a key component to moving you along this path to that frequency to where you can be in silence. We getting there. We're moving it. We're moving it. Your wisdom can no longer come from external cues. Okay, this is where I told y'all about books. Now, so many people have said, Dr. Dawn, you need to write a book. Like in my classes, you need to write a book. You need to write a book. It would be so good if you wrote a book on intuitive guidance. Like, oh, I would buy it if you did it. I'm gonna tell y'all what Dr. Dawn has not written a book and probably never will. I hate to say never, because if I do it next year, y'all be like, you said, but as of right now, where I sit doesn't align. Dr. Dawn has not written a book because if you've ever taken or you're going to take any of my classes, no two classes are taught the same. I don't do anything based off of a prescribed set of anything when it comes to anything I do. Y'all know that. Y'all get in my class and y'all be like, what's she doing? Like, we didn't know she was going to do this, because I'm spirit led. I'm spirit led. So if I were to write a book, I could start writing it on Monday. By Friday, it's going to be something different. That ain't going to even align with me, because I will have gotten into another awareness, evolved, or had another insight, or not be in agreement with where I was on Monday. Do y'all see that? I have, since I've been on this trajectory of evolution and enlightenment, I've never had the same thought for a long period of time, not to a point where I would want to publish it and give it to someone else and say, here is the framework. It changes in the moment. In the moment. And so I realized at first I thought I was being lazy. I said, oh, wait a minute. Am I being lazy? I don't want to write a book. No, because this is where we're headed towards. This is what we're doing. So if the universe is removing external wisdom, books are external wisdom for us. That's what we've used for lifetimes, for decades. We're not doing that no more. You won't need them. Whatever you need access to, once we get to where we are aligned with where we are, you can access it. You can access it. You can hit the Akashic records. You can go to another realm and pull it. You can get it right here if you need it. Wherever you need it, you will be able to retrieve it. And so I think I knew early on, before I knew what I knew, that that's where we were headed. So it never enticed me to do that. I'm just saying. So this is what is meant by the kind of moving out of external wisdom. Not to say don't use books. Like, y'all still do it. I'm just saying where we're evolving towards and where we're moving, what direction we're moving in, and why we won't be able to keep books, because they'll be out by the time somebody write it. It'll be outdated, because we will have evolved so quickly, because we're moving fast now. Okay. So you guys, a lot of you used to kind of measure or validate your awareness, your consciousness, your evolution. Like I told you guys, based off of how many classes you've taken, or things you've experienced, or how intuitive you are, or psychic, or whatever. Well, now that you're getting ready to enter the era of silence, it's going to be a little bit different. Many of you are going to get lost right now. I'm just giving you a heads up. Many are going to get lost because the need for external feedback is going to stifle you, and it's going to confuse you, and you're going to feel abandoned, and you're going to feel rejected. I know this. We know this as humans. When we are used to or wired in a certain protocol, we just know from our own daily experiences it takes a little while for us to kind of detach from it. Well, this has been, for the most of you guys, your life. You have embodied this whole process of seeking and receiving these confirmations and looking to external cues for guidance. This is going to be life changing for many of you. This phase is going to require you to understand that the absence of the signs is your confirmation, and that the silence, you guys, is getting you to trust in the universe. This is where you develop the trust. You're going to have to, as we move into the year of the fire horse, the year of energy and action. The reason I'm giving you I'm preceding that with this is because you're going to have to move blindly. You're going to have to move without the confirmation. You're going to have to move without the signs. You're going to have to trust in the universe when these energies put you in action mode. And a lot of you are not going to be able to do that. Not going to be able to do that. I anticipate when the year of the fire horse comes, Dr. Dawn is going to be very busy, because y'all going to be like, wait, I know what she said, but I'm going to need her just to back me up, confirm, give me some insight, because y'all going to get nervous. Y'all going to get nervous. Understand that the spiritual teachers and beings like Dr. Dawn, we're going to, I tell you this, you guys, this all the time, we're going to fade out as the game proceeds, because you're not going to need us. You're not. You guys are seeing a roundup now of all of us coming in full blast. Baby, I can't turn on TikTok without seeing psychics on there doing readings, and people advertising like different retreats and everything. We're full blast now. We're full throttle. We're out here hard now, real hard, because it's winding down. It's winding down. You guys, intuition is your currency. If you ain't figured that out yet, it is your true currency. It's going to remain the true currency. It's going to be very essential when the new currency happens, when we do this currency thing that's coming down the pipeline. Y'all, all this is getting ready. All of this is getting you ready to be ready to be ready. See, intuition anchors your awareness, and it stabilizes you for not just crystallization, get into your crystalline body, but it stabilizes you for instant manifestation, which is where you headed. Y'all are headed towards instantly manifesting at the drop of your fingertips, snap of your finger. You're gonna be manifesting. But this is you're doing it. You're integrating into that. You have always been meant to connect and to depend on your inner self to enhance and to bring towards you everything that your heart desires. But now you just now getting to it. We're removing all of the debris and the gook that has hindered you lifetime after lifetime from doing this. But now you're moving in it. Somebody says, yes, having faith and trust. You know how we do. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. The universe is neutral, you guys. You know that, right? The universe does not It's just neutral. It's just here to assist in any way that it can. Um, you'll know when you're moving into this new energy and this new frequency that I'm speaking of right now, as it relates to you guys detaching, disconnecting from the external cues, getting more into silence, getting more comfortable with trusting the universe. You'll know when you're in that mode, when you are doing things. You're doing things now without receiving signs or accolades. Because some of y'all be looking for accolades, baby. Some of y'all, that intuition kicks in, you get excited with your intuitive and psychic abilities, and you just predict things or know things. And then when you get it right, and somebody says, "Oh my God, you were right," and blah, 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 you told me this, that, a lot of y'all looking for that. Y'all like that feeling of, oh, I was helpful. Oh, I was needed. Oh, I was. Well, when you are doing things without getting signs or needing accolades, you're moving in it. You're moving in it now. If you are beginning to remain centered when the outcome isn't as you expected, baby, you stabilizing and you getting in it. See, it's very easy for a lot of us to get off center when things are not going the way we desire or the way we thought they would go. We get a little stank with it, and then we get thrown off and we lose our center. See, when you can lose it and come back, you in it. You in it. See, it's all right to lose it. You human. You'll lose it. You say, wait a minute, I was supposed to be promoted. I saw it. I saw the vision in my sleep. I was doing this and da da da. How did I get, let go? And that wasn't what I saw in the vision. And I was supposed to be so and so's boss. Now I'm not. And you just going all into it. And then you get off center. And you say, but wait a minute. Let me get back on center, because maybe my vision was symbolic of me moving higher up, but not here, somewhere else, doing something else. Okay, let me get back centered. When you can do that and then stabilize, we in it. When you can accept timing, that you saw something in your visual field. You saw a vision. Some of y'all real intuitive and psychic. You seeing stuff that's coming. When you can let go of timing, when it happens, like you say, I don't care when it happens, because I know it is gonna happen because I saw it. When you cannot get frustrated and impatient and just know it's coming, you in it. A lot of y'all can't do that. Y'all want the timing. Y'all want to know, can you tell me the date? Can you tell me the time when it's gonna happen? Can you tell me the day? When you into that, y'all no. When you remove yourself from that, okay, we in it. We in it. When you can hold authority, baby, because y'all gonna be standing in divine authority as you move into this. When you can stand in authority without abusing your authority, because some of y'all get a little authority, y'all be that ego kick in. I don't know who y'all think y'all talking to, but y'all think y'all talking on behalf of the universe, on behalf of God, but you ain't. When you can stand in divine authority without abuse, you in it. And when you know you are, or you don't require acknowledgement in terms of being awakened, you in it. A lot of you need acknowledgement, validation, because you want to know that that you are evolving, that your consciousness is expanding. Y'all need somebody to tell you that. You need the applause. When you don't need that, you in it. See, this year of the snake is taking you out of all this stuff. All this stuff Dr. Dawn just mentioned, we winding it up. And it's going to go away with the year of the snake. Because when that fire horse come in, baby, if you don't get out the way, baby, it's going to trample you. It's going to run you over, and it's going to burn you up in the process while it run you over. I'm trying to get you ready. I'm getting you ready. Okay, let me get to some of y'all questions. I just be talking and just y'all got a lot of comments and questions. So happy I found you. Thank you. I'm so happy you found me too. So glad you're here. Glad you're bringing your energy to this live. I appreciate this. I'm over on TikTok. Um, Speak for myself, period. Good. You'll know it through being, not receiving. I love that. Love that. That is exactly how you know you in it. You're through being and not receiving. Stay heart centered, 0 point, and flow. Got it. Perfect. Love it. Um, all right, let's see. Candy has a good, let's see, she has a long question. Let's see what we're talking about. Let's bring you on the screen, Miss Candy. Candy says, since the absence of the signs is confirmation, will we receive a sign if we are headed out of alignment with the universe? Is this the time where we will only desire what keeps us in alignment? Baby Candy say, will we get a sign to let us know we not in the right energy to get a sign and we out of alignment? See what I mean by I say y'all need a sign to get a sign to get a sign? Candy, I ain't even answering that. I'm not even going to answer that, girl, because that ties right into what Dr. Dawn said. I said the universe said, get ready for silence. Silence is golden for you right now. If you get out of alignment and you are guided or given awareness that you out of alignment, let me back that up. If you're out of alignment, how do you think you'll know that you're out of alignment? You either gonna feel it, you gonna know it, you're gonna be shown it. You have to be in an awareness to know, oh, I'm out of alignment. That doesn't change. That doesn't change. Don't look for, remember, the universe is trying to get you detached from external cues. Your internal mechanism is running on overdrive. You know when you're out of alignment, you feel it. You feel it. That external just used to confirm it for you. You're not getting the external no more. You got to go by now what you feeling. Got to go in. Um so all right. So Lorena says, so is this the last time about the 777 and 111? No more of that. How about Miss Clears? It's gonna be some of that for you because you want it. You have a desire for the 777 and the 111, so you'll still see it. You will. How about that? Dr. Dawn don't care nothing about no 777 and 111. I care about getting me to the point where I'm independent from any and everything outside of me that is needed for me to be able to be in my higher and best self during this game. If it's all in me, let's hit it. Let's activate it. Let's do it. But if you still need the 777 111, you get it. You'll get it. You will. How about that? Universe is neutral. It gives you what you desire. Now, when Dr. Dawn said, is no more that, is no more that for those of you who are not in that frequency anymore. I gave you all these signs to let you know when you're not in that old frequency no more. I just finished up with it. That's one of the ways you'll know you're not in that frequency no more. You ain't gonna see no 7-7s, no 1-1s. No, you're not in that. But if you are, you'll see them. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. You just saying, while I play the game, I'm still gonna need to see them 7s. Universe say, okay, here they go. Play it. Play it at the level you want to play it at, and do it. Nothing wrong with that. Makes sense? Thank you. Somebody say hit that like button. That's right, y'all. Hit that like button and subscribe and follow if you are not doing it on YouTube and TikTok. I always forget that. Um, let's see. TikTok says, I cannot thank my younger self enough for getting past that dependency a long time ago. Okay, okay. Candy says, okay, thanks, Dr. Dawn. Follow my heart. There you go. See, we ain't been doing that before. That's what the universe is trying to get us back to the basics. Can y'all just follow y'all heart? See, we had to, at first, we had to follow the celebrities. You know, we had to follow what everybody else was doing. We had to follow what mainstream said we should do. We had to follow once we got awakened, the signs that we saw. We had to follow. We was doing all this following. The universe is saying, okay, enough of that. Start following yourself. Start looking at you. That's what you were supposed to be doing from the whole beginning of this thing. But we threw a monkey wrench in it to where y'all wouldn't know that. But now we're letting you know that. So let's try to detach from everything that you've done before. And now let's play it a little differently. Easier said than done for a lot of people, right? Not for me, baby. I stay ready. I stay on go. What's next? Thank you so much for the roses. Thank you so much. I stay on go mode. Dr. Dawn is steady trying to integrate, get this information, get it, process it, internalize it, make it cook, and then prepare it for dinner for y'all. I'm doing it. I'm doing it how I'm getting it until I ain't doing it no more. Questions. Let me see. I want to make sure I get y'all because this y'all giving some good stuff. Okay. Okay. All right. So no questions on TikTok. Y'all just confirming. And then TikTok. Okay, somebody said they just looked up the law of detachment because it is necessary. Absolutely, it is. Because you guys have to recognize there's layers to this thing. There's layers. And there's a reason that all of our DNA strands were not all activated at one time. I mean, because what fun would that be, right? If everything was activated at one time, it'd be like, why be here? Like we could, just exist in other realms and timelines, and so be it. But a lot of them, the DNA strands had to remain dormant, so that element of surprise or unknowing could continue to be with us, so we would be able to play, so we'd be able to have an experience here that we couldn't have anywhere else. So as these things start to activate, we're going to be getting more insights into not just who we are, but what we're doing and where we're headed and why things are happening the way they are. So I now look for these things in anticipation and excitement because it keeps changing rapidly. Rapidly. We're not, as I keep saying, we're not the same. We're not the same now as we were last month. We definitely aren't the same as we were last year this time. And next year this time, we definitely won't be the same. This is an evolution for sure. For sure. I tried to look at one of my old videos, like way back from the beginning. I think I got over 100 something videos now, or almost 200. I looked at one in the beginning. I'm like, girl, who was you? And what was you talking about? So different back then. And I think about if I had wrote a book back then, I'd have had to take it off the shelves now. Like, don't sell that book. The book ain't right. Take that off. So this evolution is moving, and it's moving quickly now. It's way quicker than it ever has. Candy says living and learning, love it. Integrating with your inner authority will trip up others. Please don't let it stop you. Good point. Good observation. That's always good to remember as you guys are moving on this trajectory and you're evolving. Remember now, there will always be external people. There'll be people, not just external environments. Thank you so much over there on TikTok. Thank you. You guys are giving a lot of gifts. There'll be a lot of external distractions from people that will get you off because they're gonna look at you and see what you're doing and be like, what they doing and why they doing that and why are they moving like this and why is this happening for them, and y'all gonna get that because you're moving very differently now, very differently. And I mentioned you guys over the holiday, I said sometimes you got to revisit those places and people that you have stepped away from and you done distance yourself from and you done like let go to see where you at, See where you vibrate. See, it's easy to say, oh, I've healed from that, or I've overcome that, or above, when you ain't around, or when you ain't intermingling, or when you're not. But what is it like when you get around them? Let's see where you are then. Have you transcended? Have you transcended? Sometimes you got to step in for a second just to see where you are, then step on back out. That's what Dr. Dawn did. Step in, step on right back out. And as soon as I stepped out, I got all this information that I'm sharing with y'all tonight, because it's like, okay, I'm not there. Come on and open this sequence up. I have moved to another space. Let's get some new information for this space. And this new information is, come on, let's get used to silence. Let's make silence our friend. Except when y'all come see Dr. Dawn. Don't be silent, because I'm going to make you talk. Since we bringing that up, I will see all of my step 1 students tomorrow. We're going to have a good time, a good time. My step 2 class is now being offered also. I just want to clarify, people always ask me, do you have to take step 1 first? You do not. I recommend it. I suggest it, but you don't have to. Some people come right on into step 2. Some come straight to step 3. Read the description. See if you're ready for the step 2, step 3. You may be. Step 2 is dealing with using your spiritual gifts, activating and making you aware of your abilities, because you all got it. Y'all all have the ability to see, hear, feel, and know divine information and guidance. You're all psychically and intuitively equipped. Dr. Dawn just turns on the on switch for you, and then once it turns on, helps you to use it once it comes at you, so you ain't overwhelmed. So we do that. Step 2 is offered, and it's February 12th. Y'all make sure y'all look into that on my website, discoveryourinnerlight.com. Make sure you use that early bird code if you sign up early. It's step 2, all caps, STEP number 2, all caps. If you decide to register, my classes are very small because Dr. Dawn operates from a spiritual, individualized, connective perspective. I have to keep my classes small. 5 is what I look for. It don't take long for my class to fill up, because I only need 5. Five souls the divine sends me at a time, because I need to get intimate with you, because this I take personal. I take your spiritual growth and your journey very personal. So I keep it intimate. I also have my Communicating with Spirit chat group that is starting this Sunday. Now, baby, what goes on in the chat stays in the chat. And if you done been in any of my private chats, y'all know Dr. Dawn be talking about some stuff. And people be like, girl, stuff I can't say on TikTok sometimes. And sometimes it's questions you guys have that you don't want to share on social media platforms. And we got to get into it in a more intimate, private way. That's what we do in the private chat group. Look and see if that's something you may want to be interested in. I'll be doing it for 6 months, one Sunday a month. You can come as you want. I mean, you don't have to do all 6. You can come one Sunday, don't come another. You can come as you go, as I'd like to say. So check that out. Check that out. That may be something you guys are interested in. And then I have my soul path and discovery, spiritual discovery session. That's for all you all talking about, what's my purpose? Why am I here? Like, why is this happening in my life right now? What does it have to do with my purpose? And how can I change it so I can get on track and do that? Soul path and spiritual discovery. I love those one-on-one sessions. Those are new. I added that because I'm trying to get more into you guys, going within and not relying on external so much. We got to get into you. And then finally, baby, my Align and Shine. Everybody's scared of that one. I don't know what y'all scared of. 30 days of Dr. Dawn. Y'all scared to do 30 days with Dr. Dawn. It's going to be intense. It is intense. Now, if I like to get up in your face and be one-on-one, you could imagine what this going to be like, honey. Y'all read about that too. Go on my website, discoveryourinnerlight.com. It's Align and Shine. It's a 30-day plan that I've put together for you guys to help you break free from cycles, help you understand the patterns that you have, and develop a mind, body, and spirit kind of perspective and alignment so we can get you together and moving forward. The code for that is Align, all caps, ALIGN, Align. Make sure you check that out. That's something new I've put in, especially for my regulars. My regulars are not consistent. They come see me here and there when it's a problem, but I'm going to need them to align now. I'm going to need you to get aligned, and let's get you together so you don't have to lean externally on Dr. Dawn so much. That's what we're doing here. We're getting you guys more connected with you. not external people and things. Okay? We're getting ready. We're getting ready for that fire horse, baby. We're getting ready. You all have been phenomenal tonight. I am glad to be back. Thank you for putting my website up over there on TikTok. Appreciate that. You guys make sure you come on back next Monday. I'm gonna try to make myself come back. Y'all know Dr. Dawn. Again, I am very spontaneous. If I'm not aligned, if I don't have anything to share with you, if spirit has not guided me, I ain't coming on here. I'm not. I'm trying to come on here and give y'all something that I feel is meaningful for you. Otherwise, it becomes programmed. If I just come on Mondays at the same time just to be coming on, that's called a program. I'm not doing no program. Y'all got it? So we hopefully will be back here next Monday night, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? All right, y'all. Until next time, y'all take all this information, integrate it, and I will see you next Monday. Ta ta.